Hello everyone, I'm Tess. I'm going to teach you the most difficult part in Mandarin pronunciation today, tones. I believe most of the foreigners very struggle with tones when they start to learn Mandarin. Even some of them just give up when they admit this language sounds like singing. So today I will teach you how to pronounce, how to practice, and how to rectify when you are out of lesson and without a teacher's help. Okay, let's go. The first tone is like this. As what you see, it's very high and steady tone. This place is high, right? And steady. It sounds more like you call your mom in the yard. You need some help from your mom, so you say, "Ma, could you help me?" Again, "Ma, could you help me?" Okay, that's good. So first tone actually is not so difficult, but most of foreigners cannot pronounce so high. They will feel, what's that? It's strange. You want to sing or what? So most of them will pronounce very good when they follow teacher. But when they pronounce by themselves, they just pronounce ah. Why I tell you you need to pronounce high? Because we have 4 different tones. If you pronounce this tone very low, and then when you learn the 4th tone, you will need to pronounce You'd better to pronounce higher, okay? Yeah, so if you could not memorize how high it is at the beginning, you could just think it's not high, it's screaming, okay? And then when you get used to this pronunciation and you could distinguish these 4 tones very clear, you could make it lower, okay? Then second tone. Second tone is like this. Obviously, it's from low to high, so it's a go up tone. In our daily life, when we will pronounce like this from low to high, it's ask a question, right? What? That's exactly what the second tone pronounce. So second tone is just like a question. It's from low to high. That's all. It's very simple. If you know how to ask others questions, you will know how to pronounce the second tone. Okay, that's easy. Next one, third tone. Third tone is a go down first and then go up tone. How low we need? Actually, I have a very easy way to practice this third tone. Is like in English. Could we go to supermarket tomorrow? No problem. Right? 好 宝姐 sister, elder sister 姐姐姐 Okay, it's not difficult, right? But we need to pay attention. Actually, the third tone is not always That's because when we pronounce you feel it's a little bit long, right? It's not like you could pronounce quick. But the third tone, is very tired if you pronounce it in middle of the sentence. So the full tone That means go down first and then go high, only pronounced when this tone at the end of the sentence or when you pronounce it independent. So usually in the middle of sentence, what we could pronounce is just this part. Go down part. Ah, ah, ah. Do you agree my suggestion? Ah, no problem. Okay. It's over 90% we just pronounce first part. Even you don't know how to pronounce the full term, it's okay. If you pronounce 100% the first part, there is no Chinese will say, you pronounce wrong. No, never. They couldn't notice that. Okay, so third tone is not so difficult. We just pronounce usually. Okay, that's all. Then the last one, fourth tone. Fourth tone is not, it looks like not so difficult, but many of my students have such a problem because they could not go down so low. Fourth tone is like So the fourth tone is not so easy to pronounce, but I have a tip. It's like when you're angry, you will cut your dad. Ba! What's going on? Ba! What happened? Okay, so ba! If you're angry with your dad, always dad is sometimes do some stupid thing, right? Or Didi, younger brother. Di! What did you do? Di! Okay, so when you're angry, it's fourth tone. Or if you cannot get angry, I will advise you could use imagine. In the winter is coming, the film, there is one kind of black bird, right? It often appear in the Japanese cartoon, right? The same. Okay, this is fourth tone. But some students also ask me, I don't feel it's like it go down, it's like it go high. So actually there is a big problem. They don't know what they are pronounced when they pronounce the pitch. They don't know it's high pitch or low pitch, right? So I have another two ways to help you to know you pronounce high or you pronounce low. First one, you could feel your vocal. When we relax, we pronounce low, right? We feel relaxed here. So if we say it's low, right? But when we get nervous and we frightened, we will pronounce very high, right? If we see a ghost there, right? You will feel here is very tense and you will be tired very fast. So use this to help you realize what I pronounce. It will help you. Second way is to touch your Adam's apple, like it's normal state, and then you pronounce first tone. You will feel it go high. You will see it go high and come back. But use your fingers to feel it. It's enough. You don't need to. You don't need to take a mirror or what. Second tone, the same. Ah. You will feel it go high. Ah. And the third tone. But third tone this part because it's not go down a lot, so it's hard to feel for fingers. But still a little bit. Go down first and then go high. You could try. Last one. Okay, this one is also hard to feel, to be honest. But this one, if you want to know what's this fourth tone, why it's high to low, I could demonstrate for you. If we make it longer, it's like this. So it's from high to low, right? Okay, that's all. These are 4 tones. By the way, the neutral tone. Actually, the neutral tone for foreigners also is very difficult to memorize how to pronounce it because the neutral tone is not just one tone. Actually, it has 4 tones. Every different tones plus neutral tone. The neutral tone will change the pitch. But I find if you always pronounce neutral tone like the slight and the short, third tone, you will sound very local. Light and quicker. Mama, 爸爸，爷爷，姐姐，弟弟，妹妹. All of them similar, right? So neutral tone, you could just pronounce light and short third tone. All of the problems disappear. Okay, that's all. That's what my way to learn the tones. If you like the way I teach, order my trial lesson now.